Hi, Libra. Ooh, let me adjust this camera just a bit. Welcome to your new moon reading in Pisces with me, Mary. Starting out with the Good Tarot. So far, even before I started doing any of the readings, the energy has felt like it was kind of a fresh start. Definitely the feeling of spring, kind of like the spring rains are washing away all the old stuff that we don't need. And it literally is raining here today, and I'm having a little clogginess in my throat and voice from probably the leaf mold. I live in the woods, so there's a lot of leaf material, good leafy stuff, good rich soil. But right now, when it rains like this, at this odd temperature, I get a little cloggy. So forgive my throat clearing and stuff. Spirit, we are asking for advice or lessons for Libra for this new moon in Pisces, please. And I have to admit, Libra, there's been a lot of similar cards for a lot of the other signs. So we'll see, we'll see what yours brings. I ask for a minimum of 4 cards, and if more come out, then that's what we deal with. This has been coming out quite a bit. So there's a brilliant idea or an inspired idea that's not yet proven. Also has come out before. Also come out before. Yes, yes, no. So you've got a couple of new ones here. 5 of air. Oh, the sun. We love the sun. Messenger of earth. Page of fire. Oh, this is... I'm getting a good feeling here. So there's some kind of inspired idea that's not yet proven. 5 of air is about tension or conflict, but I think it's an inspiring type of tension or conflict. And I feel like that's what's starting. So I'm going to move that over here. And the 3 of fire, I have to look up in a second. I'm just going to give you the basics here. The sun is about expansion and growth. Messenger of earth, super good worker. I mean, a diligent worker, getting the job done, focused. Page of fire, this is moving forward with passion into whatever this endeavor is that you're doing, and a lot of creative energy behind it, and the ability and fortitude to go the distance. So it's messenger is what are they calling that? Messenger is like the night, so it's about movement also. And then the 10 of fire, this is burning away old stuff that we don't need. And in this case, like today, I said it was being washed away. So it does look like a fresh start in some level, some area of your life. I'm going to ask the Wild Unknown archetype to see if there's a card that will represent the overall energy of this reading. Spirit, this is for Libra, for the new moon in Pisces, please. Oops. Is there an archetype card for the new moon in Pisces for my Libra friends? And this is for anyone, Libra, with any part of your chart. So sun, rising, moon. And feel free to like. Please subscribe. And feedback is great. The more feedback I get, even if it's just a thumbs up or thumbs down, kind of helps me know what it is I can offer you, what's resonating with you and what isn't. Spirit, so this is for Libra, please, for the new moon in Pisces. New moon in Pisces. These cards are still kind of new. They're sort of sticky. So I end up getting clumps coming out sometimes instead of just one. Okay, this is, I think, the third or fourth time this riddle card has come out. That has to mean something. It really does, because that's just, it's not like the only card that's not sticking to something, because it's come out with others before and it's come out by itself before. And I shouldn't even have to read it, but I do. Wow, I know it says you're supposed to stop asking yourself, because there is no right answer, and it has quotation marks. Right here, the right answer. Stop looking for the right answer. It cannot be found. Oh, I'll start from the beginning. You deserve it. Okay, when the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer. It cannot be found, and ultimately it is not important. Rather, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical, from logic to the mythic. You are thinking too small and literally about the situation. The riddle card appears when the energy is deep and mysterious, like the elusive wisdom in a Zen koan. Focusing harder won't do it. Neither will increased effort. Time, surrender, and humor are your only allies. What feels like the most pressing dilemma won't reveal its deeper wisdom for a long time. Eventually, you'll learn a profound lesson from the riddle. For now, get comfortable with it, with the limitations of your intellect and the reality of not knowing. It may, in fact, be the only reality there is. So, this is mystery. It is a riddle. But you can't push too hard. It has said that, and everything else has, in the other readings that I've done that had this card, supported that whole, you can't push it. Don't push it, don't push it. Yes, do your work. Yes, keep moving forward, but no forcing it. You have to kind of surrender the results. Keep moving toward the thing you're doing, but you need to surrender your attachment to the results. I guess that's it. Surrender the attachment. And what we have, like I said, bottom of the deck here is like a really, it feels like, ooh, a brilliant idea, but it hasn't been proven. In the three of, okay, you've got all sorts of good stuff here. Okay, so brilliant idea, but it's not proven, so it's a theory at this point. However, you have all this earth energy behind it, and the 3 is basically building foundations. So whatever this is going to have some substance and some, I think, potential longevity. Because with a good foundation, things don't just crumble up, right? And this one is, you've got the resources, they're reliable. So if this is a building, you've hired a great team of, maybe here's the architect's idea, the bricklayers, masons come in and they lay the foundation, and the grading is done so that the water runs away from the building, etc., etc. And then you have people building the frame, and you have good carpenters, highly skilled, electricians and roofers. You have a really good building team here. This is the reliability, the people that you can count on. They help you get things done. This is a really strong foundation. So this is what's supporting this brilliant idea that has yet to be proven. Hanged Man, oh my God, Hangman and Tower in one. I'm going to set these down for a moment. This is shifting your perspective, taking a look at things from another angle. Tower is a sudden change. There sometimes is destruction or loss involved. Like they say, you can't you can't get you have to break a few eggs to make an omelet, is how that saying I just did so clumsy. Yeah, and I want to read to you what that says about the tower here, because I think they say it in a way that it means that there's a surprise. It might not be welcome, but what it's doing, it's clearing the path for something good to come in. And what's behind that is this enormously abundant card. This is Ten of Earth is the same as the Ten of Pentacles. Pentacles is the physical or material manifestation of stuff. This is wealth. This is the nice car, the nice house, money in the bank. So this idea is whatever this is. I don't know, I haven't even dealt with the other cards yet. I'm just dealing with the bottom of the deck. But it seems like you have this idea. It's unproven, but you find a way to build. Hey Libra, I was going to show you a card. I was going to hold it up and I noticed that my phone said the storage was full, so I'm not quite sure where it left off. I think I had already talked to you about these three, the brilliant yet unproven idea, the foundation to build on that idea, and the talented and reliable team members assembled to bring it to fruition. So that's where I think I left off. The next batch at the bottom of the deck is the Hangman, which is shifting your perspective, looking at things from a different angle. You don't necessarily have to be upside down. Tower is a moment of sudden change. And it's usually, I mean, it's always the Tower. The Tower just seems really destructive, but and it sometimes feels like that, but it's always clearing a path for something better. Something that's going to improve the situation. It's making room for something good. Sort of like when your cheating partner leaves because they like somebody and you're left alone and you meet the perfect partner, the one who respects you and treats you nicely, that you wouldn't have known about or wouldn't have met if your jerk person didn't leave. So those kinds of things. So it hurts at the time, it can be ugly at the time, but it makes room for the better thing to come along. And of course, that's supported or underneath the Tower is the Ten of Earth, which is 10 is the highest card before court cards that you can get in any suit, and Earth is the Pentacles. You can see all the little money signs here. So it is abundance. It is wealth. It is the physical manifestation. So you have all the support for this idea in these three cards. Now I'm going to set those down. And you have the Seven of Earth. So it's not going to happen overnight. It might have to do with your calling or your purpose in life. And you're happy to do the work. It's fine. So that's Seven of Earth. So this, again, this is just the underlying energies for it. I don't feel like these are the major thing, but it could be it could be your life's purpose, which is probably something you're already kind of working toward anyway. I'm going to leave these fanned out for no good reason. I was going to read to you about the Tower card because I like how this book says things. Sorry, it's going to take me. Okay, it's this one just says it's surprises. So sorry, things happen really fast when this card shows up in a reading. Its appearance could portend a local paradigm shift or a sudden upheaval that takes something away in order for something better to take its place. It could be that I've had an epiphany. Whatever it is, this card tells me unexpected events will be very interesting and offer opportunities for positive transformation if I remain present with my eyes open, which it already looks like you are because your eyes are wide open with this idea. And you're already looking at it with a different perspective. I like these two together. I love these two together, honestly. It's about shifting your perspective so that you can see the opportunities that this is creating for you, or the room for those opportunities. Ooh, I love it. boy, I feel like I don't even need to go into the rest. So I think that 5 of air that we're looking at, it's about tension and conflict, and that it's always sort of the instigator of change, I think, followed by, oh wow. I'm just going to check on one thing because I want to make sure that I say the right thing for this messenger of earth. There's 2 of the earth people I get mixed up. And it probably doesn't really matter, but that's what I thought. She's a hard worker. It's the integrity piece that I would have forgotten to tell you about. So here we have tension, conflict, which can be seriously motivating to make some changes, right? When we're annoyed with stuff. So then I think that, sorry, I keep doing that. So we're burning things away that we don't need. And that might be what this conflict thing is about. Out of these 2 energies comes this. Fire is the creative energy, it's the passion, but there's opportunities here. These opportunities are starting to show up because you're seeing things differently from another perspective because you've had this conflict or some tension, and maybe it's just getting sick of your job. It could, this, I feel like it is kind of work related. This could just be, maybe you've been doing the same thing for a long time and you're sick, just plain tired of it. Time for a change, and when you feel like things are time for a change, you become stagnant. That's when it starts to feel like a conflict, right? And then you know there's all these other opportunities, but in order to take those opportunities to move into them, you have to burn away the stuff that you don't need. So I feel like that's what this is about. And these other 3, I'm just going to move these all up there. These kind of all seem to work together for me. And here you have this good worker. She works with integrity, getting stuff done, and liking the work, being okay with the work. Sun is growth and expansion and opportunity, which goes with this fire. And this page of fire is the passion to moving into this thing with real excitement, like really excited about it. The creative energy is just bursting. It's all over the place. The thing that you have to remember is to not force it. Boom, here. Don't force it. Libra, this is really nice. I don't know what this is about. I get the sense that it's, I don't feel like it's a romance. I feel like it's business, or maybe a project you're working on. Maybe it's I don't know. I really don't know. An idea of some sort. I'm going to ask for some additional clarification from the Naked Heart Tarot. Spirit, can we get some clarification for Libra, please, for this new moon, this fresh spring Piscean energy? There's thunder in the background if you hear some weird rumbling. Spirit, can we have some clarification, please, for my Libra friends for this new moon in Pisces? I feel like that rain is washing away just the rest of whatever this residue is that you need to burn away. It'll wash away the ashes from the stuff that was left. Spirit, what clarification, if any? Okay, we got a couple things. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, we have the Fool energy at the bottom of the deck, which kind of matches this. This is only an idea, right? This is just the idea that hasn't been proven yet. This is stepping into the newness. You're taking a chance. You're risking stuff. You are you're moving forward. You know, you're gonna go ahead and do this thing, and it is. I want to say it's almost divinely guided. You feel safe. Spirit has your back, which has been clear. All these cards behind this is clear. This deck calls things different. So the Ace of Swords is still the Ace. Might have to make a decision because there's two edges of the sword. You know, they're both sharp. You're gonna wield it. And I think this might just be about this tension over here, because it's two edges to the sword, both of them sharp. Which side are you going to use when you do your swashbuckling thing? And then we have the Sun again. You really can't do better than that. And you have the Chariot, which is all about movement. Similar energy to the Page of Fire. Spirit of Pentacles, this is the guy that gets stuff done. He's tenacious, and it's the Pentacles, right? You got the Ten of Pentacles behind here, which is all about the affluence, the abundance. This is the king of that. So everything points to success. I forget which Sky Father is. I think that this is the Emperor in a classic, regular, I should quit saying that. It's in like the more familiar tarot decks, like the Rider-Waite. I think that this is akin to the Emperor energy. And I will have to check that because I'm not 100% sure. We have Five of Cups and Innocence of Cups. So I've got some good emotional energy here. The Fool is the Fool is the Fool, right? The Fool is usually shown as the youth. There's a young person usually about to step off the cliff. Usually there's a happy dog next to them. And you go, no, they're going to step off that cliff and die. But no, they don't. The net appears, right? You jump and the net shall appear. So that's what this energy is about. And I think that that is taking this idea and putting it into action. And you have all the support for it, building that foundation. I'm loving this for you guys. Okay, what am I looking up? Sky Father, because we weren't sure what that means. And eventually I will find it. I'm sorry, this might take a minute. He's number 4. Yeah, the Divine Masculine. So he is the same as the Emperor. He's about loyalty, leadership, and confidence. So there's no bad energy there. Astrological sign that is kind of captures the same energy would be Aries. And when you get an Aries on your side, you can get things done. I'm guessing you probably have an Aries on your team of 9s here. So the Five of Cups and the Innocence of Cups. This one says, I am the innocence of my emotional needs. I am being encouraged to spend some time with my emotions and to learn to connect with my full array of them. Mindfulness and curiosity can help create internal balance and connectedness. Yeah, everything else you have a lot of fire here, and you've got some air, so I think maybe this is just about balance. Five of Cups. This is about deep-rooted sadness and loss. So I have a feeling maybe that's what came before here. Was that what the tension was about? As I feel my feelings and not fear them, I give myself an opportunity to release stuck pain. Oh yeah, it is also about release, which could also go with this card, but getting rid of the stuff you don't need. I can choose to focus on kindness, compassion, and gentle self-care. Serve my soul with the nutrition it needs at this time. Yeah, so Ease the burden of loss, knowing that there's something much bigger to take place. So that could be the tower moment. It could be the other end of the other end of the tower moment. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I feel like you guys are really going to do some... Everyone's had really positive readings this spring. I think this deck has a tendency to focus on the positive as well. But I will let these sit here while I look to the map cards to see what direction with this new, if there's any sort of map direction for Libras with this new idea that they're going to be working with. Oh, that didn't hesitate to jump out. Follow the leader. Okay. Okay, this card, it's very sweet, has all these little duckies. Every life is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and honesty are an example to those around you. This talks about being the authentic you too. It talks about more like the spiritual quest. I feel like this could be a spiritual quest, but I really feel like it's going to be outside of yourself as well, because you have your opportunities showing up and you've got this team. Other people are helping you with something here. Sometimes it is just about you, but this time I feel like you're getting help. You're being called to lead others by example. Your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery in the adventure of your life. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed have placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. Your suffering has been crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. You must now share it. By being fully authentic, you'll lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Lead with love. There is another message here as well. Look to those whose great character and accomplishments you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will then in turn have more to offer. Excellent. That's just good advice in general. I'm going to ask also for, just curious, I don't know, I really feel like this is a project that you're working on, or a career, or are you starting a new business? I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe a foundation of some sort. I feel like there's some teamwork involved here. There was some dissatisfaction before, which is the whole reason. It's the whole catalyst that kicked this whole idea off. Spirit, do we have any final blessing or message for Libra, please? This is from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Can we get a card, please, for Libra for this full or new moon in Pisces? Here we go. Divine Matrix. Well, you can't do much better than that, can you? Yeah, because that goes back to what this talked about. The circuitous energy. Well, I opened right up to this. That hardly ever happens. The divine matrix. The key concepts are the realm of spirit, the knowledge that we are all divine beings, part of a tapestry, weaving through our dreams to the fabric of reality, synchronicity, learning to trust the way things unfold. It's about synchronicity and imagining that everything possible under the sun is waiting to be claimed. You are not separate from what you desire to manifest. Everything is intrinsically connected with the vast living web of life, the divine matrix. It goes on, but I think that you have the gist of, yeah, I think that speaks to your team you're assembling. And I don't know, this could be a spiritual quest, it could be in the physical, but no, there's a lot of earth. There's really a lot of earth, and there's a lot of creativity here. Yeah, I think a shift in perspective. Following this moment of destruction. Is being supported by absolute abundance and success in the physical. But patience is lying below it, so it's not going to happen overnight. The idea might happen overnight. The coming to fruition may not. It may take a while. And if it is a business of some sort, or a foundation, or something, it might take a while to like get your funds lined up and whatever. If it's a physical project or something that's going to be in the material world, then it is going to take some time. And if it's spiritual, that's always ongoing, right? There is no time limit to that. So good luck with this, you guys. This is I'm happy with this reading for you. I think it's really, to me, it makes sense. This is taking care of your heart. This seems to like already have happened. This is like behind like in the past. And I think this is it feels really far in the past, because it feels like you're in this energy. Taking care of your own heart allows you to see these other opportunities. Good luck with it. Feel free to leave me a note. I know if it resonates with you, great. I'm thrilled. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Just leave it for someone else. Yeah, if you could leave a note, just let me know. If this is something that resonates for you, let me know. I'm really curious to see how this goes. But it doesn't feel like it's instant. It feels kind of long term. So I'm guessing 3-4 months out maybe you're going to start. I think you're feeling it now, but I think you're going to start to see it. You're going to start to see results. I'm feeling like in 3 or 4 months. That's it, Libra. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this goes well for you. And again, don't forget to not force things. Okay? Thanks. Bye.